Guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Deborah, and if you are new here, hello, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. And today we'll be talking about how to deal with price objection. What do you say when customer says your price is too high? What do you say when a customer says you are too expensive? Like, oh man, you are too expensive. Damn, I'm not gonna patronize you. How do you handle this? For a business owner, this is something you cannot escape. It's either going to happen in the early days of your business, in the middle of it, or later in your business. Like, it's bound to happen. So I'll just share how I have been able to manage sales objection because of price. If you would love to learn how to manage objections when customer says your price is too high, make sure you watch till the end and hit that subscribe button, join the family, and also hit the like button. And yeah, we're good. Without further serering and parara, can we please dive straight into action? The first thing I want you to know is, before you think about price, think about value. I made a video on pricing then here, and this was the exact thing I said. When you want to think about the price of a product, first think about the usefulness of this product to your consumer, and can they afford to pay for this? Can your target audience afford to pay for it? Or perhaps, let me give you an instance. As a business owner, we have business coach. I'm certain you must have seen a lot of them on Instagram. We have the big coaches that charges you 300,000 to coach you, that charges you 400,000, and you have the normal coaches. So that's not to say the big coaches are abnormal. Then we have the coaches that they charge 10,000, 20,000, and I am not talking about one-on-one. No, I'm talking about a course. You pay for a course, and we still have people selling a course, online course. It is not one-on-one for 200,000, 150,000, right? But the target of all of them are business owners. But business owners are different stage of their business. Some people are targeting business owners that are making 100 to 500,000 monthly. Some people target business owners that are making 1 million to 5 million naira monthly in sales. I mean, not in profit. Some people target business owners that make 5 million to 15 million naira in sales. Now, someone that is making 15 million naira in sales can easily pay 200,000 naira for a course. Is it you that you are making 250,000 in sales? They will not say, yeah, pay 100,000 for a course. Even though they all target business owners, they find a way to segment those business owners so that they can pick their target audience from the crowd. And these people perceive them as valuable, and they feel like, okay, if I can make 10M monthly and I pay a coach 300,000, it should help me double my sales volume. What I'm saying is value. They perceive a value. You cannot pay someone 150,000 naira if you do not perceive a particular value from that person. And the value at times may not even be restricted to what you sell alone. Some people go and pay coaches 150,000 naira because they feel like, let's say Trisha Biz, for instance, she has a large following. If you pay Trisha Biz and you enter a class and you did well, and she used your feedback to run sponsored ads. Let's even leave sponsored ads. She posted your feedback on her page and she tagged your handle. You are most likely to get more connection from that. Some caliber of people can come and patronize you because of that. Like, oh, Trisha student, okay, let me patronize her, and they come to buy from you. Compared to when you pay a coach that has 10,000 following, you pay the coach money. Even if the coach puts your review up, there are some caliber of people that would come and buy from you because of that. So the value people are paying for when paying for business coaches is not about the things that they say. In fact, at times, everything that they say, you know all of it. Maybe they are saying like one new thing because you've attended a lot of business classes. But your major reason for going is to meet like-minded people in the class. You feel like the caliber of people that would pay for their class are also people that are at a particular stage of their business, and you would love to collaborate with them. People actually pay for classes because of this reason. Not because of what they want to go and listen to alone, but because of the caliber of people they would associate with. It's a physical class because of the caliber of people that would come to that class. And if they post up their review on their page, because of the caliber of people that would associate with them because they think that they are from this particular coach. So back to you. What value are you bringing to the table? Is it what you are teaching? Is it influence you want to give them? What value? People pay for value, not for product. The same cost you do for 10,000, someone else will package it and do it for 300,000, and people would pay. I would like to take more time on value because value is important. To make what you are selling more valuable, you may have to invest a bit. I sell gift item, But to make it more valuable, I had paper bag. To make it more valuable, I had greeting card. To make it more valuable, I write a note for you for free. All these things are not free. I have added it to the cost of the product. But it brings me more sales. When the sales objection comes, the first thing you do is communicate your value. I'll tell the person I'm giving you a free greeting card that is worth 700 naira. I'd also let the client know that we package with our paper bag. And paper bag is not cheap, ma. And thirdly, I'll write a free note for you. Free note is me taking part of my time to write a note for you. All in this. So by the time you try to calculate your difference and you're like, let me go and buy from this other person, the value I am giving you brings you back to me. It is important to know your value because your value would help you in communication. First and first, what value? What can you do differently? Your value could be your warranty. Oh, this ring light, I can give you 3 years warranty on it. While other vendors cannot come out and talk about a particular warranty, I would buy more from you. I saw a lady, maybe China in Nigeria or something's her name. She sells ring lights and she made a video and she was banging that ring light on the floor like, you see this ring light, it's very strong. 3 years, you are still using it. That day, if I needed ring lights, even if her price is more expensive than other people, I would buy from her. She was so certain of the quality of that ring light. I was afraid that the ring light was going to break. Like, I was like, stop! Maybe because I am also a vendor and I run a business, I kind of felt like, if this ring light gets spoiled, it is your loss. Sis, please stop. The way I was watching the video, I was cringing, like, stop. And at the end, this lady was like, can you see what I have done with this ring light? Now, let us put it on. And she switched it on and the ring light was working. I was like, What she did there was simple. It was value. She was sure of her value. Like, no, go and buy from other vendors. Other vendors will not come out with their full chest and stand with their quality, but will come out and do it. Me, I cannot do that at all because if the thing breaks, it's my loss. Though I don't compromise on quality, but I just feel like it was kind of much. Like, But you need to see the comment section of that product. People were like, I want, I need, I want. Like, everywhere was just blowing that day. So value. I want you to sit down. After the end of this video, I will be trying to input questions. Make sure you answer these questions. It's going to help you. So ask yourself, what value am I bringing to the table? What value will make my audience buy from me instead of my competitors? What value can I add more? If you have an existing value, what can I do more to make my products valuable so that people can buy from me? The next point is mindset. Hey, at times you have a mindset that these products, why can I be selling for 10,000? You are the problem at times. So your mindset is not renewed. Before you can price, you have to work on your mindset first. See, mindset is king when it comes to pricing. You may feel like, hey, if I buy a product for 5K, let me add 500. That way you are doing that business. What you want to do is the money you will be seeing from that business, money you will use to eat and buy shoes, that's all. You cannot do anything good with that business. Except if you have a large following and you are amplifying on turnovers. Like, you can sell 2,000 pieces in 2 days. So by the time you do that 500 naira times 2,000 is a lot of money, then good for you. But deep down, you know that you are struggling to sell 30 pieces in a month and you are putting 500 naira. You go stay there like monkey. So your mindset is king. You have to be able to tell yourself that I can buy a product for, I advise 50%. If you buy a product for 10,000, sell it at least for 15,000 naira. That means 50% of your cost price. That 10,000 is after you've added your shipping and every overhead cost. Then you put 50%. Yes, people will buy. Don't say people buy. If you are in the line of business where you cannot put 50%, people that are in that line of business are amplifying on turnovers, a lot of numbers, the leverage on numbers. If you don't have the numbers, you're gonna take deal. Don't sell nonsense. But it takes a particular mindset. Some people can do 70%, some people do 80%, some people do 100%. But don't let me tell you the one I do. But I'm in business to make profit, and I'll make profit with my full chest. Tell yourself, Oluwa sheun, I am in business to make profit, and I will make that profit with my full chest. A lot of vendors have the wrong mindset. They feel like, oh, let me buy for 5,000, put 200, put 500. That is the wrong way to do business, because if you don't have the numbers, you are going to suffer. So you have to renew your mindset like that. I can buy an item for 10,000 and sell for 18,000 naira, as far as the quality of that item matches and align with the price. Not like you are buying substandard and you want to sell times 3. No, I am not preaching that. As far as they align, I can buy and sell for it. So I have been there. Before I increased my price last year, I was like, oh, if I increase my price, won't it affect my sale and all that? I was struggling with that, and I had to work on my mindset. Like, I can increase my price and people would buy. This is the particular percentage that I want to work with and use to sell my products. And I have trust people that are worthy of buying these products. And I had to work on my mindset, and I had to increase my price, and it worked. So work on your mindset. Know that you are capable of increasing your price. You deserve to sell at a good price. You deserve to make good profit. You deserve to live a good life. And this business you are doing, in that amakole mole, ami, amabi mole mo, hey, you go buy Bugatti, ashiri wa o ni tu, hey, everything got me o, everything got me o. So having in mind that this business you are going to use it to do great things, and you're not coming here to sell guguru and ekpa. You come here to do business, granite and ekpa. Guguru, what's guguru? Popcorn and ekpa. Please work on your mindset. At times, your mindset yourself cannot even work with the price. So when customers are saying, oh, it's too expensive, you yourself are like, it's too expensive. I have to reduce my price. So you would be, now, if you tell me it's so expensive, I don't care about you. Okay, so please work on your mindset. It is king. If you are still watching this video, that means you love me, you love my content, and you've been enjoying my content. Do it to hit the subscribe button. Join the family. I don't bite. Hit the like button. This would help YouTube know that this video is valuable and push me out to more people that need to see this content. So the next point is, make sure your page matches your value or the value of your product. If you are telling me a bag is 20,000 naira, and you now carry that bag, you went to an uncompleted building to take the picture of that bag and you upload it and you say 20K. And environment, your background and environment is not saying 20K, it's saying 5K and you are saying 20K. You kind of feel like you are apart from what you claim you want. If you are selling something that you want people to pay more for, you have to put more into creating your content. It could be your background, it could be better light, it could be editing. At times, the products are good, but perhaps a better editing could have done a good job with the product. So make sure any price you are putting on your products align with the content you are putting out. At times, I have been there. There was a time I went to a page, I saw a product. I was like, this product looks kind of cheap. I'm not sure it is original. And I left that page that day. I needed that product. I looked at our page. Our page looked very cheap, like where they sell 1K stuffs. I looked at the product. That product looked cheap. Well, of course, it aligned with the price. The page and the price, they align. But I felt like I wasn't a target audience and I could not buy. That same thing, that same product, I may go and buy it in another page. But because their content shows they know what they are doing, I pay the money and I'm like, fine. Even though it is the same, it may be the same thing. There may be no difference. So please, make sure you input a lot of energy into your environment. That makes people, that helps too when it comes to pricing. So people would not price it and say, oh, why are you charging me this? Okay. You know that value you have written down. Okay. So my question for this is, ask yourself, where I am taking the picture and videos of my product. If I am myself, will I buy from myself? If I come across my page and I am the stranger, go through your page and look at your page from the stranger's perspective. Like, let's say I'm coming to this page for the first time. Does this page look like a page that should charge these amounts for a product or a service? So that's question number 2 that I want you to ask yourself. If yes, you are doing a good job. If no, what can you do better to improve the outer look of your page to make it more presentable and more welcoming, and with thinking that your price matches your value? Okay, next one is amplify your value. The first question we answered was, what is your value? How can you bring more value to the table? So now that you have the question to it, right? Amplify your value. When someone comes to me and say, I saw it at a lesser price somewhere, I'll first tell you that number one, we buy from different suppliers. We do not buy from the same supplier. And these suppliers produce this item with different quality. Supplier A is not under compulsion to produce with the same quality with supplier B. Hence, we bought it at different prices. So supplier A may be using good leather. Supplier B is using a medium quality leather. Fine, the picture looks alike. That's the problem with China. I buy from China. The picture looks alike, but they are not the same. Secondly, we don't compromise on quality. Amplify your value. It is important to amplify your value. We have a lot of people that they have the value. They know what they are bringing to the table, but they feel less confident in themselves to tell clients and boast. They cannot boast enough. They feel like maybe they are bragging. My dear sister, my dear brother, please brag. The bragging floor is yours. So don't tune down on what you are bringing to the table. When you are running adverts or even on your page, make sure you amplify. If you go to my page, I always say, here are the things we do not compromise on: quality, customer service, packaging. And I would write it in capital letters so you can see clearly, those are my values. My quality, I do not compromise. My packaging is on point. And I also try my best to give you a good user experience. So when you amplify your value would go ahead of the price. So when a customer is saying, why is your price expensive? You list your value. Can you see the quality of my products? You may not have seen it, but this quality, this same picture, we have 100 suppliers in China that sells with the same picture. But guess what? The quality of these pictures are not the same. They can look alike, but the quality is different. All suppliers have their prices because of their quality. And I do not know where the competitor that you said sell lesser than me got their own product from. But what I know is I do not compromise on quality. So amplify whatever value you are bringing to the table. So guys, there's a lot to talk about because I want to go in depth with this price. And I do not want this video to be too long. So I will end this here and continue in part 2. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll definitely see you in my next video. Bye bye.